All right.
All right, we are live.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Hello, guys.
What's happening, guys? Welcome to the live. My name is Rich Guzman.
My name is Ace Guzman. Welcome to Hot Seat.
And we are the infamous Ace and Rich.
Infamous.
Infamous.
Oh, we are infamous.
Infamous.
Yes.
I love that word.
I know.
I don't know why.
We got some great content for you guys today on the show. So make sure that you actually give us a comment, like, share, give us a love, give us some hearts, all that good stuff here. Who do we have on the live, Rich?
Hey, you know what? We just got on.
Yeah.
You know how Facebook is. Just give it a little bit of time. People are going to be hopping on right now.
Man, come on, Facebook.
Oh, yeah. You know, Facebook is a little slow. I don't know why Tracy's the first one. And he's like on the road.
There's Tracy. All right. Hey, Tracy.
On the road, he's always the first one.
Kevin Cole, though, he just got in here. All right, Kevin.
Kevin Cole, what's happening?
There's Keith. All right.
Hey, Keith, how you doing? Welcome, guys. Got some great content for you today.
Yes, yes, yes. And let me go ahead and share this into the groups. We got some great groups. Our Internet Marketing Pros group. Let's go ahead and do that.
That group is pumping.
Absolutely. It's hot. It's hot.
Hot, hot, hot. Sound like who was that?
What?
Chris Tucker? and Fifth Element, was it?
Oh, yeah.
It's hot, hot, hot.
I like that movie. I really do. I like that.
It's one of my favorite movies, actually.
It is one of mine, too. Yeah.
That one in The Matrix.
Oh, don't you start.
Yes.
I love The Matrix.
Love The Matrix.
Yo.
Facebook, are we allowed to say The Matrix?
Big Keanu Reeves fan, you know?
Yes. I just like the trilogy and the storyline and everything.
Well, you know, he's back again.
There's a new one coming.
There's a new Matrix coming out. Yeah.
Interesting.
He's much older now, but he still does his own stunts.
I think Trinity got hurt.
Trinity got hurt.
I think she got hurt during the
making.
Yeah.
She's pretty in great shape for her to make a comeback.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Any whoosies.
Movie talk with Ace and Rich.
I know, right? Who do we have here? We have Keith Neal. Good to see you. Delroy, good to see you as well.
What's up, Delroy? Right. What's happening?
Awesome. And if you guys really want to share the hot seat with your friends, your following,
be sure to share it.
Be sure to do it.
Be sure to
Make sure that you start a watch party, because that's the only way they're going to be able to interact and see what you're into.
Share the love. Share the love.
Me, personally, I put it on the timeline. I shove it in my groups. I shove it in the timeline. Put it everywhere.
Yeah, everybody's got to be here, man.
Everybody's got to be here. Susie! Hey, Susie!
Hey, Susie. Nice
Good to see you. Welcome to the hot seat.
Welcome to the hot seat, dude. We just had a great dinner. You know, you made a great dinner, by the way. You had, you know, corn. You have barbecue chicken, but the chicken was like falling off the bone.
That's the Instant Pot, baby.
Oh my God.
That's the Instant Pot.
And the mashed potatoes. You know what she did? She put a little half and half. Little secret, guys. A little half and half in the mashed potatoes with the water, right? Oh my God, it was really good.
You're gonna make Jason Gasaway hungry.
My mouth is watering. Woo,
yeah.
My God.
How you doing, Jason? Rich talking about food over here. He's talking about my cooking.
Today was the day I finally got to get my bike inspected because it was running out of time.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I gotta get that inspection going.
Yeah.
It was nice to go for a ride today. That was nice.
Oh yeah, totally, man.
Yeah. Then it got super muggy. It's not fun riding when it's muggy.
No, it's not. Not fun at all.
Can't breathe, man. It's crazy.
Well, you're wearing a helmet.
I know. That's the thing.
You would think the pollen would bounce off your helmet or something.
No, the vent goes in.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
That is worse.
Okay. Hey, Nancy. Good to see you. Nancy Park just joined the live. All right.
Nancy, how you doing, dear?
Good to see you. All right. So we got some great content for you guys today, and we're going to touch base on something related to internet marketing.
Yes,
right?
we are. Yes, we are.
Yes, we want to talk about how is it that people can make money online with online marketing through social media.
But some people can't.
Some people can't.
Some people can't, and it's a really good question. Why?
Yeah, why?
You know, why is it that Ace and Rich can make money online through social media, and a lot of people struggle with this actual strategy? And there's other people out there that are doing it as well, but the majority of people just don't get it. All right.
No, they don't.
So what we want to do today is we want to explain to you, give you guys some tips and what you can do to help you actually cash in on the social media digital go rush.
Yeah, more tips, but also we're going to discuss it too. So make sure you hang around to the very end when we're done with this, because we want to answer your questions. So make sure we got some more people here tonight. So we want to answer some of your questions related to the
struggle is real. We want to know your struggle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's start with the first component when it comes to making money with social media. Like right now, post in the chat, How are you making your approach to attracting leads and getting sales through social media? Like, post in the chat. Are you doing organic or are you doing paid Facebook ads? I mean, just let's be honest here. What are you doing?
I like to know.
Yeah. Are you doing organic?
I definitely like to learn.
Yeah. And if you don't want to have to spell organic just to save on texting, just put O for organic, F for Facebook ads.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Or FA for Facebook ads. There you go. I gotta be specific, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or FO, Facebook organic.
Stop confusing them, Rich. Okay. Let's see. Nancy says organic. David says, hey, Asa Rich. Hey, David. Good to see you.
Hello.
Tracy Lee says both. Keith Hill says
Nice
organic. Delroy says organic. Susie says organic. Okay, almost everybody's doing it organically.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
You know, organic can work.
It can.
It just takes more time.
It's a
You know what I mean?
long-term strategy, you know? You got to be really, really like on it.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
we're going to talk about that today. So I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing something instead of nothing, right?
But you
You're
know
doing
what
it
though?
organically.
The truth of the matter is we actually conquered organic marketing with social media.
Shoot, we dominated it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
dominated it.
I mean,
We spent so much time in mastering that craft
yeah.
that we got so good. Now we're the experts.
Well,
in
that's all
this.
we focused on.
Yeah.
You
that's
know,
it.
and
Yeah.
like I said this before. You know, if we look at our business from a pie chart point of view,
Right.
we notice that social media has gotten the bulk of the revenue in our business.
Exactly.
Not solo ad leads, not,
No.
but I
Mm-mm.
have been cracking the code on solo ads. Just so you know.
You want to leverage both.
You want to leverage both because
leverage
as an
both.
entrepreneur, it's nice to create capital from multiple angles.
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you
Yes.
one thing. You know, it wasn't the solo ads that really did it for us. Yeah, it got us some sales, and it really worked. But the highest profit margin that came into our business
Yes.
came through social media.
Right. So what we're going to do is give you guys like the 3-point checklist. We're going to give you a checklist. We're going to talk about this and make sure you take some notes because you definitely want to engage on this one because this is for you. So the first component is going to be about building personal trust with your audience. This is so important in order to generate leads.
I don't know why they call it internet marketing. They should call it trust marketing. Because everything around internet marketing is built around trust.
Yeah, exactly true.
Yeah.
What Rich is saying.
Why do they call it trust marketing?
It's trust marketing, and
Yeah.
nobody's gonna do business with you unless they know, like, and trust you first.
And you probably heard that before. You're like, oh, guys, not again.
Yeah,
Right?
well,
But it's true, though.
it's true.
The trust factor is very important.
Yes.
And the way you do that is by what?
Well, the first thing you're gonna do is show yourself as often as possible on camera. This means leveraging social media networks like YouTube and TikTok.
With Facebook Lives as
And
well.
Facebook Lives. Yeah,
Yes.
we can't
Just
forget
like
this one. Just like this one, right? You
Exactly.
got to show your face. You can't hide.
Nope.
You can't hide.
No, you
Even
can't.
if you're an introvert. Listen, those of you who are introverted and you feel like that's going to set you back, there's a way to overcome that. Just do the deed. Literally, get uncomfortable, get on camera, and start doing it. Other people are going to beat around the bush and tell you, oh, because you're introverted, that you're going to let that be your lame excuse for not being able to learn. Everything is learned, right? In the very beginning, we were introverted. Rich wasn't much great on camera, and neither was I. So that's what I'm saying. Like in the very beginning, yeah, everybody's pretty much introverted. It's the internet. Who the hell wants to pick up the camera and talk to it? Nobody talk back.
Yeah,
You know,
what is this thing? What is
it's
this thing over
different
here?
for everybody, right? We can laugh about this now, but in the very beginning, it can be
It's kinda
very,
weird.
very
It was
uncomfortable.
kind of weird, yeah.
As
was
it
just
should
like,
be. As
you
it
know,
should be.
Yeah, it was
right?
really weird. I mean, I remember when I was playing on stage with the band back in the day. You know, we had cameras, you know, filming us. We had, cameras taking pictures of us. We had magazines come over and take pictures of us as well when we're on stage. And that's different when people are taking pictures of you and there's a video camera taking a
Yeah,
video
not a lot
shot.
of people are used to that.
But when it's just you and the camera and you're alone,
Mhm.
you're like, oh boy, I gotta say something. What do I say,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
And that's the challenge people face.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. The other thing is show yourself working behind the scenes. If you want to build trust with your audience, show yourself working behind the scenes. Like literally, take videos and do behind the scenes type of shots and post that as content
Yep.
on your profile.
Absolutely.
You know, we do it all the time. When you see us, like Rich will be coaching and he'll teach something with list building mastery. And then next thing you know it, like I'll go behind the scenes and I'll take shots of him, or I'll shoot a behind the scenes type of video and then use it as a teaser post to put on social media, and people love it.
They're like, oh, that's him in action. Whoa.
Yeah. Or he'll do it with me. You know, he'll see me in action, right? Or maybe you're brand new and you don't have no credibility yet. That's okay. Don't let that stop you. You can show that you're just learning how to do something. Maybe you just learn how to create a capture page, right? And you could just still have your own cell phone. Hello, grab your phone, do a selfie and take a shot. That's all you do. That's what we do, right?
Pretty much.
Keep this thing simple. Don't make it very complicated.
I think people like to make things really complicated on the internet.
They do.
And if you keep things very simple, very basic, ABC style, you get a lot further.
Exactly. The other thing is to show your results no matter what the amount is. Now, this is key. This is key. Most people compare themselves to the other top earners in the industry. They feel because they have higher commissions and they have results that no one's going to listen to them. Let me explain something to you here.
True.
Let me explain something to you here. The thing is, no matter what the amount it is that you earn, what matters, even if you earn 90 cents on your first sale, the point is you got the result, your first sale. Am I right?
Yeah, but what is a result though?
The result is what is the occurrence, whatever happened, the end result.
Exactly. So
the lead.
Yeah. Does it have to really mean like a sale?
Does it have to be a specific amount?
No, because with us, we crushed it and we didn't even put any money out there.
Right. It was about leads.
It was about leads. It was about traffic. It was about, looking at our open rates and being transparent and taking people on the journey with us.
Yep. Exactly.
And it was awesome. People loved it.
Exactly. I saw somebody today in another community and I gave them a round of applause because they were ecstatic about earning their first sale. And then somebody said, well, that's not a lot of money. And then the person who posted the post said, well, I don't care if it's not a lot of money. The point is, it's my sale.
It's my $25.
It's my sale.
It's my $25.
And that is what matters. That's right.
Only mine.
Yes. The next thing is after you show your results, okay, you also want to have that personal connection with your audience. We call this feel, felt, found. Okay. Now, when you do it this way, you want to get your feelings in touch with your audience, find out what it is that they like about you, what they don't like about you. You got to hear both sides of the spectrum. Am I right, Rich?
You got to learn to take it.
You got to learn how to take constructive criticism because, there are people that are going to love you and there are people that are going to hate you, but that's the industry. That's how it is. Pretty much that's how it is in life. People don't like you anyway.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you just, hey, as long as you like you, that's all that matters.
That's all that you like you and that's it. You don't need nobody's damn approval.
If you don't like yourself, then you need some help.
That's right. Don't worry about what other people think of you. This is not about being liked and loved by the whole entire world in your internet space. This is about being liked by those who want to like you, those who want to chase your coattails, those who want to model after you, those who want to work with you or buy from you.
In other words, just be polarizing.
Be polarizing. Yeah, I like that. Be polarizing.
People will love you for who you are.
Yes. Yep. Now, the next component we're going to talk about is positioning. Now, positioning can go many different directions, but this particular one is about you positioning yourself as the authority of your niche. Rich?
Oh, this is a good one. Positioning yourself as the authority of your niche. This is powerful because, one thing that I've learned a long time ago when I first got started is that you have to really be the authority in your niche. And if you're not, then people are not going to pay attention to you.
They're not.
And the thing about it is if you have that problem, because most people do, it's because you're not trusting yourself. All right. Let me repeat that. You're not trusting yourself. And what I mean by that is you're not trusting yourself enough to think that you're capable of creating content that is worthy. All right. I truly believe that if you focus on the content specifically, what you've learned so far, and you put it out there, right away, you're holding the marker, right? And you're the one that's the teacher. You're the one that's teaching something. You're the one that's the authority, because once you hold the marker and once you start teaching something, it can be something very simple, it does not matter. Okay. Then you are the authority. And then all eyes on you because you're giving information, you're giving valuable information, and people are likely pay attention to you when you're giving that information out there.
Precisely. Solving people's problems. So write that down, okay? Solving people's problems is how you position yourself in the industry as the authority. The next thing is establishing credibility. One of the hardest things about a newbie or new beginner in marketing, in training, trying to get yourself out there can be very tough when you have no credibility. That can be very tough.
And this is why, establishing yourself like authority is very important. And anyone can start doing this, okay? They just need to get started. The problem is most people don't even get started, right? They just, they join an opportunity or they want to sell something online and they never really, get started in the first place. So they don't even know what they're doing. Right? They kind of tip their toe in the water and then come back out and then tip their, toe in the water. And like, this doesn't work.
Yes.
And the reality is that it does work. It just means you're not working it. Okay?
Exactly.
And you need to focus on your education. Investing in yourself is numero uno. Okay. The more you invest in yourself, the more you start learning, the more you can dish out even more content because of your knowledge. See, we all heard the terminology, knowledge is power, right? Well, if you're not seeking knowledge, then what are you giving out there?
Totally true. So what do you need to do if you're brand new? If those of you here watching us on the Hot Seat Live can resonate with what we're talking about, and you yourself are trying to get your business off the ground and you realize that you don't have a lot of credibility, you haven't made that first sale yet, how are you supposed to establish credibility when you have none?
Yeah,
we've got you. The best way to do this is to start with the people that are already around your circle of influence and start asking for testimonials. And it could be testimonials for things like people you've worked with, people you've sold or did, some type of charity with. Just get some sort of a testimonial of what kind of a person you are and, how it is great to work with someone like you. What is your work ethic like, and why should somebody work with you? That's a great place to start.
Yeah.
And I learned this from LinkedIn. When you actually have, anybody here have a LinkedIn account? When you have a LinkedIn account, most professionals are on there and they're looking for people with specific credibilities. And then the thing is, you'll see a lot of network marketers on there. You'll see internet marketers in there. You'll see affiliate marketers in there, all through the walks of life. And a lot of them are still wet behind the ears. They're still new. So what happens is you see them asking for endorsements. Well, it's no different than what you need to do now, but you're looking for actual authentic endorsements from people that know you, people who have, worked with you or purchased something from you either in the past or currently. And that's the best time to do it, is to ask for a testimony when somebody's like really excited.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that is a really good strategy because it helps build that credibility of who you are.
It does.
And that helps with the trust factor.
Yes.
Going back to trust, right? I mean, that's a really key ingredient.
Yes, absolutely. The other thing you can do is to position yourself as the authority is to share your success story. So let's say you're the one that's the veteran. You're the one that's been in industry for a long, long time, and you're just now starting to get the grasp of social media marketing. You need to put some kind of a success story out there. Otherwise, nobody's going to trust you. And I can't tell you how many times people actually have sought us out, paid me to do a Facebook audit on their profile, and their details section for the about and bio is empty. Empty. There is no content, nothing about their credibility, nothing about their hobbies, their interests, their likes. It doesn't say anything. So how am I supposed to accept suggested friend requests from people who have no background, right? This is a big no-no. So what you need to do is you want to share some part of you about your background, your past, your experience. Share your success story. If you had that breakthrough to making your first 6 figures online, then talk about it. If you didn't yet, don't worry. I got your back on this one. Then here's what you do if you haven't hit that mark. Share the journey. Share the journey, what it's been like for you day in and day out, a day in the life of your journey.
That's what we did, before we, hit our first 6 figures. We did that before we got to that point.
Yes.
We actually shared our journey, right? And we weren't even at 6 figures yet at the time.
No, we were not.
So, going through that journey and saying, hey guys, this is where we are now. You know what I mean? And sharing where we've gone, what we've been doing, how we elevated, how we grew.
Yes.
And that's really helped build trust as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember the MTV Cribs video we did? But it was the apartment cribs.
The apartment cribs and the Motel
The
6.
Motel 6.
Yeah.
And we did a behind the scenes and showing this is where we are.
And
there's our computer.
The following week we were going to Hawaii, I remember, and we were showing where we started.
Exactly.
I remember that.
So you see, you can do fun stuff like that and just share the journey if you're brand new and you have no credibility or you haven't hit your first, real success quite yet, like your first 5 figures or 6 figures. You don't necessarily need all that in the very beginning when you first get started. People will resonate with you when they see the transparency in your journey. So definitely don't be afraid to share that. Okay, I've been in online marketing for what, a couple of months? Then tell the truth. Tell the truth. I tell my clients, don't fib about where you're at.
No, I'm just saying,
tell the truth.
I just got started. I got some leads flowing in now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know, I don't know what I'm just learning. The more that you're real, the more you're transparent.
Keep it real.
And they're gonna look at you like, what? You generating leads already? You just got started?
That's right.
Where are you learning this stuff from? Because I'm trying and nothing's working for me.
Yes.
So this is how you attract people.
Keep it real. Yeah. That's right. So share the journey. And last but not least, in the positioning of yourself as the authority in your niche, this last tip is very important. When you're posting on your social media profiles, you want to be consistent with your how-tos and your weekly tips, because that is helpful, valuable content. Make sure you wrote that down. Okay. Right, Rich?
Well, the thing about it is you have to be seen. Right. And if you're not consistent and you're not putting up this quality type of content, you're not being seen. Most people will start doing this stuff and then they'll stop.
Yeah.
And then they'll start and then they'll stop.
Yes.
And there's no consistency. So you're not going to be found.
You're not going to be found.
Even you said with the algorithm, it's like the algorithm likes the consistency.
That's why I said weekly is a good start. And then until then, you can actually start, working in different themes.
Yep.
Remember last week when I was talking about the content calendar?
Yep.
That's what you can use as well. And then find your flow of the days that you're going to post specific how-tos, tips, and training, right? You can even do like 1 day a week of training, something you just learned, especially when you're brand new and you just want to offer it and be like, hey, look what I just learned from Ace and Rich. Oh my God, I got to teach you, or whoever is your mentor that you learn from, right? Those are really good things that you can actually take away and share with your audience. Knowledge is meant to be shared, not to be hoarded.
Good one.
All right.
Now let's talk about the consistency with your branding.
Yes.
Okay. Branding is very, very important. Now, when it comes to branding, all right, there's a misconception. People think that when they start up a business, that the branding is about the business. And we got to talk about it now. We got to get around the campfire and start talking about this.
Yes.
Because this is something that people are not understanding.
No.
The brand is not the company. The brand is you. Okay? I'm going to repeat that again. The brand is not your company. The brand is you.
Exactly.
People do not buy from you because you're in a company. People buy from you because of you.
That's right.
Your You Inc. business model.
Exactly.
And I learned that from Mike Diller back in the day. I give credit where credit's due. All right. You Inc. business model is the most important words you're going to hear from us, because that is what matters when it comes to your branding. You cannot think about an opportunity that you're in, and that can't be the end all be all. And I see people lead with this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And they're struggling every day.
Yes.
Oh, I'm in this company and I'm in this company, and this company's got the best products and best potions and lotions and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, they don't really care about that kind of stuff. They care about, like, what are you going to do for me?
Exactly.
Okay?
And I'll give you a good example.
That's something you guys got to get.
I'll give you a good example. We teach list building and email marketing. We have our own coaching program called List Building Mastery. And one of our subscribers actually on the list actually replied back. Yes, we do get replies. There you go. Building trust. Yes, and list building. And so I love it when we get replies back from our leads and subscribers, and they ask questions or they have concerns. And one of them which said, hey, I thought that you were with XYZ company. And we told them, no, we're no longer with them. They're like, oh, well, I was following you, but it doesn't matter if you're with them or not. I love you guys, and I just want to do whatever it is that you guys do. I want to follow you everywhere to the end. That's what's important. And that's why we have the You Inc. business model. Like behind us, you don't see what we market. Yeah. We market Ace and Rich. That's us. That's us. We want you to take that same concept, that same mindset, and embed it, ingrain it, and be like, you know what? I'm branding You Inc. That's what you're branding, not what you sell, not what network marketing opportunity you're part of, not the affiliate marketing program you're involved in. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. Your list, and this could be another topic, but we can go off on a tangent on this one. Your list belongs to you, especially when you put in all the work, effort, and investment to building it. You understand?
That's right.
And those people, they're going to gravitate to you and whatever it is that you have to offer. That's important.
Exactly.
Okay. Consistency with the branding. This is very, very good stuff here we're talking about.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay.
And one thing too, I mean, I've seen people, and I've seen some veterans do this too.
Yeah.
And they've messed up.
Yeah.
Okay? Just to let you know, they don't put their face with their branding.
No.
They don't. And you got to put a face to the brand, man.
No.
You know, when it comes to the You business model, it's you. So why wouldn't you put your face?
Yes, exactly. And you got to put your face, you got to watermark your stuff, your website, your domain, you know, put it on your post, put it on your images, put it on your videos, have a little logo on the corner. YouTube allows you to put your logo in every video. It just shows up like a watermark. Or when you make an image in Canva, okay, you can actually put it in Canva and then make sure you have your domain there, yourwebsite.com, whatever it is that your .com is, and have that there very subtly appear, because here's the thing about that. It goes viral and whoever shares it will be curious, and that curiosity is going to make it want to check you out. So you definitely don't want to make the mistake that I did in the past, where you post and create content that's literally created by you, and then you share it, or you had somebody share it and they copycat and plagiarize your stuff because you didn't watermark it. You didn't protect yourself.
Yeah.
Very important that you do this.
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure that when you're being consistent with your branding, it's you everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah. So this is my favorite topic I want to talk about right now, because we should save this one for last. This is a good one. This is my favorite topic to talk about. You know, and we talk about it a lot, is high touch marketing.
Yes.
Okay. So what is high touch marketing? It's just something that, you know, we go to another level. We're not always relying on as is, the way things are.
Right.
We do our own way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in other words, high touch marketing is we like to go the extra mile.
Right.
All right. And I think that's one of the reasons, matter of fact, I don't think, I know, is one of the reasons that we've crushed it in many opportunities and in marketing online, is because we've gone above and beyond what normally other people do. And that's with high touch marketing.
Yes.
You know, we cater to different people that learn differently, because most people, well, all people, they don't learn the same.
No.
So just because someone doesn't get it right away, it just means they learn differently.
Right.
And so what we do is when we, you know, we coach people, we teach them in a different way for each individual person, because they learn differently. And what we find, and what we found actually, is that we see people actually elevating and getting a lot better now because of the way that we teach, depending on the person, the way they learn.
Yes.
It's a really, really important factor.
And like one size shoe doesn't fit all.
No,
and we know people learn at different, you know, different frequencies. And so we have to, you know, really understand and really, you know, learn from them too. We learn from them, from their learning, you know, ways that they learn, because I mean, kids are the same.
Yeah. I mean, we have consults every single week with brand new people all the time.
All the time.
And what happens is we like to connect with them, like literally almost face to face, like on video, right?
Very high touch.
Very high touch.
Yes.
We find out, you know, how their business is running, what are their struggles, what are they dealing with, how long they've been doing it for. We know what's going on by asking these questions, and then we can actually give tips and resources if they need some certain tools, or if they need guidance, then we can take it a little bit further, you know, besides the conversation.
Exactly.
So that really, that level of high touch changes everything in your marketing. If you're not doing high touch, you're missing out. And by you doing that, that'll help you crush the competition.
Yes.
You see, with the branding, like we just spoke a little earlier about, when you focus on the you in business model with the branding with yourself, okay, nobody can compete with you except
No,
you, because you are
exactly.
a unique person.
Right.
There's no other you, right?
Right.
So if you tie that in with your high touch marketing, that you in business model will be elevated. Your brand will be elevated because you went above and beyond and did that high touch marketing to really just take things to a whole new level that most people are not even willing to do.
Right. So here's some tips about how to really take your business to the next level with some high touch marketing. Okay. So first of all, no matter what it is that you are actually working on, what platform, could be TikTok, could be Instagram, could be YouTube, could be Facebook. It really does not matter. The point is, you must make sure that you interact consistently with your audience. You have to engage. The point of having a social media platform is to be social. You gotta socialize inside the digital world, the digital economy. That's where you need to be. That's your place. And so if somebody's taking the time to like your post, share your post, like what we asked you to do now, right? Start a watch party. You should be involved. Don't just sit back and just tell people to do something and you give them a call to action and you're not even engaging. You're not even saying hello. You're not even saying, yeah, how you doing? You're not even giving them a little bit of yourself. That's not good. Okay. You got to make sure you do this so you're always interacting with your audience. The other thing is to stick to a weekly type of schedule that you host once a week, a particular questions and answers type of either post or Facebook Live. Now, for those of you who are terrified of doing Facebook Live, don't worry about it. There's nothing to it. You have to learn how to do it in the very beginning imperfectly before you can get all fancy smancy, okay? But in the beginning, all you can just say, hey, this is me, Tracy Lee. I'm hosting a Q&A this Friday. Why don't you jump on and ask me your questions about XYZ, whatever it is your niche is about, right? Because what that's going to do when they answer questions, you're solving people's problems and you're positioning yourselves as the authority.
Yep.
Right? And that's very, very high touch. Very high touch, because now when somebody has a problem, guess who they're going to look for instead of the competitors? You.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. And that, see, now you know why, the high touch marketing is my favorite part of this live today, because that for us, that is what catapulted our brand.
Yeah.
And helped us, create amounts of success on the internet, because nobody was going above and beyond.
No.
They were just like, hey, go Google it, do this, do that. And we're like, no. What is it you want to learn? What is it you don't understand? We're here for you, right? We're here to guide you along that process, right? You hired a leader, well, you got a leader. Now let's help you become that leader.
Exactly. Okay? Exactly.
So, now the last one, I know I'm gonna leave this one for you because I know you really are into this one here. And it's stay in your lane.
Yes, you want to stay in your lane. This is the last piece and component to literally having yourself, making money with social media, is stay in your lane. Too many times you'll find yourself shiny object syndrome. You're all over the place. You're going to go to this offer, that opportunity, this person here who tells you this grass is greener than this grass. Water your own damn grass.
You can't
stay in your own lane.
You can't reach mastery until you stay in your own lane.
Exactly. You got to water your own grass. The only reason why the grass is greener on the other side is because it appears to be, but you don't know if it's paint. Okay.
It's a good analogy.
So turn your boring profiles that you have in your social media accounts into pro profiles. Now, what do I mean by that? Literally brand yourself as the authority. You got to clean up your act. You cannot have amateur, low-level type of graphics on your profile. Stuff that if you had taken a picture a long time ago with an outdated phone and you're using headshots from that piece, it's pixelated. It's changed now. It doesn't look attractive.
Look,
Get somebody to take the photograph.
This just reminded me of some people that I've seen online.
Yes.
That, we talk to a lot of people every day.
Yes.
And I noticed there were some profiles that I saw. They're like, person wants to be a marketer, but they got gang signs going on in their profile.
Oh dear.
You know what I mean? They're just like all like this and stuff. I'm like, you're not going to build a business like that.
No, you're not.
What you're attracting is like attracts like, right? So if you like that stuff, you're going to attract more of that stuff, right?
Exactly.
If you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to change your life, you want to completely transform your life,
Yes.
talk about transformation here,
Yes.
then you got to change the rules. You got to change the game.
You do.
Right?
And that all comes down to the foundation of being coached, having the right mentor and the right training and foundation of marketing to become that marketer. And if you are having a profile like that, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you know, you're literally throwing yourselves under the bus, and you're going to be attracting broke-minded type of buyers that you literally might have to babysit. Oh. Okay, and there's no babysitting here.
Who wants to babysit?
I didn't get in this business to babysit. I got my own kid. I don't take care of nobody else's kids.
He's a handful.
Yeah. So work on your profiles, and you know what? The best thing to do, you can outsource it. You could go on Fiverr. You can go and get somebody to help you with this information, and you just give them your photograph, and they can spruce it up and make it look really good. In the very beginning, you don't want to have $100,000 profile makeup over. That's not going to happen. In the very beginning, you can just get it just as little bit as possible, but it has to look good. You know, you don't want to get a piece of shit of work. You want to have much better work, high quality type of work. Okay. Yeah. So have somebody who has that skill set to do it for you.
Exactly. I remember when I first started, I was creating a blog.
Yeah.
And I created everything, even the timeline cover. I mean, I sucked, but I still did it.
Yeah.
I still got it going. I still got it up there and stuff like that. But you know, it's not about really getting it perfect in the beginning, guys.
No.
It's just about getting it going. You just got to get moving.
Yes, okay? Exactly. And you can get lots of ideas. Just look online, you know, look for inspirational, look up timeline covers. You know, this I will say you have to Google, because you know what? It's a very fine line. There are not a lot of companies out there that actually service this kind of a thing. So you really got to do your due diligence and look at other marketers and ask maybe them, where did you get your cover done? Who did your stuff? You know, find out and look at the prices and things like that. The other thing is, don't forget what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Now, Rich, tell them what this means and why do you say this when it comes to staying in your lane?
Well, I mean, it's so important to understand that, you know, what good is good. Now you got me all tongue tied. What good is good for the goose is good for the gander. It's just, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for you.
Exactly. So think about that, what you believe in, and you have to be 100% believe in what you are selling.
Say that
in order for you to literally get a high rate of return on your investment. One of the problems is, you know, people get involved in opportunities that they don't 100% believe in. Pays pretty good, but you're not quite happy at the end of the night.
I mean, if you're not like, for me,
yes,
like if I'm gonna sell something,
yes,
I gotta really feel it, man. I really do. Like I can't just sell it because it's an opportunity.
No,
I have to have a mission, something that means something for people.
Yes.
So I can create a USP around it, unique selling proposition.
I'll tell you a quick story what I used to do about this. Okay. Before I met you, I actually was one of those women that would actually wear an apron and go to the local Walmarts. And every Walmart, I was introducing a brand new cereal for the company Kellogg's. And they would pay me as an advertiser. I never knew that. And I would have to sit there with the little sample.
After 10 years, you learn something new.
I had the little sample cups, right? And I would put the cereal in the sample cups, and I would have to sell this. Now, mind you, I was getting paid $25 an hour for that.
See, I'm stunned.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that about you. Well, you see, you learn something new every day. I've been with this woman for over 10 years now, okay? And literally, I never heard that from you.
Well, it never came up. Now it's coming up.
Man.
Wow. You think you know, you have no idea.
Wow. I wonder how much more there's out there.
So here's the thing. I had to prove and convince people walking by as they were getting, you know, their groceries to come over to my table to taste the new cereal. Mind you, I wasn't even passionate about it because I knew it tasted like crap. But I actually had to give them the convincing notion that, well, since I'm making $25 an hour, I have to be all smiley and be somebody's dancing monkey and show them that they can buy this product and it's a great product and they're going to benefit from it. Meanwhile, the person who's doing the demonstration, that isn't 100% believable. I don't like it.
I feel sorry for the person who had to do that for for frosted mini wheats or shredded wheats or something.
I did do shredded wheats.
You did, right?
I did that, and I did the new cereal for
that cereal's nasty.
Eggo. I did the Eggo when Eggo came out, and I did the Eggo cereal. That was one of them.
Oh my God.
I did the Eggos.
Wow. So yeah, I mean that's a really good example because if you're not passionate about it, how can you sell it? You know what I mean?
You can't. And this is why that analogy, what I just shared with you from my personal experience, is similar to what is going on right now in the online marketing space. There are programs and companies out there that will pay you little to as much as you want to get paid. But are you truly 100% into it?
About it, man. That's the
thing.
Are
you 100% into it? Because if you're not 100% into it, then that's not going to look good on you or your team.
That's kind of like not diving in the water. That's like tiptoeing.
Yeah, it is.
Because you're not sure.
I know with Ace and Rich, we get offers all the time. We got heavy hitters reaching out to us, telling us, hey, Ace and Rich, come join our team. We know you guys can crush it. Hey, come over here. We'll give you a position in our company.
Yeah, they offer to fly us.
We know you could crush it.
They offer to fly us out of there.
Exactly. But here's the thing. When you brand yourself, you must protect the brand. Write this down. When you brand yourself, you got to really protect your brand because you don't want to stamp your name onto just anything.
Oh, God. Yeah.
You got to make sure you protect it with a passion and be like, you know what? I'll take a look and see if this actually either brings me closer towards my goals or it pulls me further away. If the decision is taking me towards my goals, then I'll put my stamp on it. You have my stamp of approval, Ace approved. If not, and it takes me further away, then I'm not doing it.
Then you have to reverse course or you have to alter.
Yes.
You know, and we've been through that.
Exactly.
Even recently. So, you know, you could believe in something, and I'm going to talk about this. You could believe in something. Let's say you're part of a program, and you could believe in it, and you're passionate about it. The passion can change.
Yeah.
You know, right? So let's say you're part of a program that's, you know, selling a product, right? Physical product, digital, doesn't matter. And let's say that, you know, things are going great for a while. And then the company decides to change something that you go, hey, why'd you do that for? Things were going so great. Now I don't like the change that you did. So my passion is not the same as it was when you had the other thing going on, right? So that can change. That's what I'm saying. You can be passionate about something and, you know, then you can lose that passion. So what do you do when that happens? This is normal, okay? What you can do is you could, you know, look for something else that sparks that fire, sparks that flame that goes, you know what? I think I'm starting to feel this more. I'm feeling more passionate about this. I feel like I can connect and vibe with this versus not vibing with that anymore. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that because like you said, if you're not fully 100% committed, people can tell and they're going to be like, they don't look very confident, do they? Right?
Exactly.
They can tell. So for you guys, we just want you to know that, you know, if you're passionate about something, it can change. It can change. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. And you have to learn to adapt. Exactly. Because that's something that many veteran marketers know how to do.
Yeah. Because I can't sell something if I'm not passionate about it anymore. Like I said, that just recently happened to us not too long ago.
Yeah.
And we decided to just, you know, go a different direction. And it's just like, we love to sell something that we could stamp, like you said, you know, stamp our brand on it, right?
Yes.
But if something changes and it doesn't benefit a human being to elevate themselves, I just can't do it.
No, me neither.
I can't.
And you see these guys, these are the I don't want to call them old, but they are old. The thing is, these guys been around for a long time, and it's either the same gal or the same dude, and they're in different opportunities, and you see them all over the place. And then the same thing goes on where you just go, do you even like what you sell? Because I'm not feeling you when you talk.
Right.
It's just the same old thing. It's stale. It goes stale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, who the hell wants stale bread?
It's because it's not, there's no fire, there's no passion.
There's nothing.
Yeah, people, sign up with people who have passion and know
And
where they're
we've been a
going and
part of
stuff.
multiple opportunities. Rich
Yeah.
has been a part of multiple, anything from travel to wellness with me. We did anti-aging. We did, what did we do? What else? We did a lot of things,
A lot of
okay?
things, yeah.
A lot of
A lot of
things,
things.
and the thing is, every single thing we put our name on, we knew that we had to back it up 100% or we weren't doing it all the way.
Yeah, and if things change, we'll alter course.
Exactly.
That's it.
So this is just some food for thought for those of you who are just now getting into this and you're starting to see that starting to happen, regardless if we're going through COVID or not, it's gonna happen.
And don't drink the Kool-Aid.
No.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yes.
If it's not for you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Woo, this is very good. Let's go ahead and take some questions on the hot seat. I can't wait. I see people commenting.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah, this is
Warner
great.
says, I think she's got a lot more corpse in the basement.
Warner.
There was a comment earlier, David Toomey, I want to address.
Yes.
He thought TikTok was for like the millennials and stuff like
that.
Oh
yeah.
It's not. I'm seeing a lot,
There's
but it happens like that though. When Facebook first came out, they thought it was just for kids, for college kids, right?
They did in the beginning.
No.
No.
Look at now, you got your grandparents on Facebook.
I know.
Right. So same thing with any platform that just first comes out. It's always like, oh, what's this new app, right? And then the kids get on it first, and then and then teenagers and adults, and then the older people just come on and stuff like that.
But marketers, beware of what platform you choose, because it is time consuming. And if you're going to get into something, a platform, you must have a strategy. Don't go in there like, oh, I'm going to crush it. I'm going to get this down and I know what I'm doing. No, you don't, because there are trainings right now for marketers to learn how to market themselves on social media. And you must find the right person, the mentor and coach, to teach you the strategies to do it. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people market on TikTok and you see them having success, but are they really having success? You don't know. Just because you see a bunch of hearts and likes and things like that, you don't know if that person is or is not an experienced marketer. Therefore, you have to really consider, if you're going to pick a platform, have a strategy.
Yep, exactly. Let's see.
That's already up there.
Oh, okay.
It's already up there.
All right. Okay. Cool.
So if you want to tell them, where to go, Rich, for more information.
Well, no, I mean, guys, if I say this because it's true.
Yeah.
A lot of people are struggling out there, and if you're that person and you're still struggling and you're still trying to put the pieces together, you're still trying to figure out why is no matter what I do, it's not working for me.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Head over to aceandrichcall.com, set up a consult with us, and we could actually help you understand something that maybe you don't know. Okay.
Exactly.
We've helped so many people. We've helped a lot of people have breakthroughs. We've helped people make the first sale online, which never made a sale ever. Help them understand list building, marketing, mindset, transformation, productivity. You name it.
Lose weight.
We've done it.
They lost weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little icing on the cake there. Right. So very important, guys.
Yes.
And I say this because if I never did this, you never did this, we would never be at this point. The most important thing you could ever do, guys, is invest in mentorship. Invest in you. The way you invest in you is to invest in a coach and a mentor that can help guide you along that process. Courses alone are not going to do it. That was a misconception for me. Right.
And real
that was a misconception for me in the very beginning.
Yes,
I thought just by buying a course, and this is why they made a lot of money through that, but courses help, but they only go so far.
Exactly.
Okay?
And one can learn more one-on-one versus watching a bunch of videos and meeting group sessions like once a month,
or even just being in a setting with someone that's starting just like you.
Yes.
Being in the same page, the same energy, the same environment will help you and catapult you to a whole new level that you never thought possible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So who has a question here? Let's see. Kevin Coe says, what is the site?
aceandrichcall.com.
aceandrichcall.com.
And I'll put it in the actual comment section.
There you go.
Because people see it there a lot faster.
Yeah,
actually.
Thank you.
There we go.
Nancy Park says, I'm sure she has the formula to revive them.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, we've been together for a long time, and we come from two different worlds. I'm from New Jersey and he is from New York.
Yep. And then I moved to Massachusetts when I was younger.
So you've been in Massachusetts more.
I moved around a lot.
Yeah, you've been around.
Yeah, I moved around a lot.
He's a bad boy, and me, I'm not that much of a bad girl.
You mean the rebel?
Yeah, you're the rebel.
I was a rebel?
Yeah.
Crazy guy?
Yeah. Me, not much so. My parents had me in the house.
I rescued her.
Yes, you did.
I rescued her from the castle.
That's right. Okay, let's see here. Any questions? Rich, let's take a look.
Let's take a look here.
Do you have any questions about branding yourself? Let us know. This is a good time to ask.
Yeah, social media, any help that you don't understand?
Yes.
If you're struggling to really try to find clients, guys,
yes,
and customers and lead generation.
Oh yeah.
And it's because you don't understand marketing. And I'm not saying that to be like negative towards you or to embarrass you or anything.
No.
It's just to share with you that you just don't understand marketing, and it's not your fault.
No.
Right? Because in the beginning, I didn't understand marketing either, right? But now I understand it. Ace understands it. This is why we've broken records online, right? So want to help you understand marketing.
Yes.
Because the way that we explain things, when we coach people, when we explain things, we explain it in such a fashion that people actually get it.
They get it.
They go, oh my God, why couldn't somebody explain it to me this way before?
Yeah.
Why couldn't they coach me this way? Why couldn't they give me mentorship like this?
Yes.
It's because the internet and the marketing space is not designed that way.
It's not. They don't want to see you succeed. It's just how it is.
No, they say they do, but they don't.
Exactly. So you got to be really leery and be cautious of what you put your investment into. If it doesn't serve you, if it's not to your standards, if it's not to your liking, you speak up about it, and you pay for what you ask for. You do. Yeah.
And here's the thing, guys. You have to really think about like investing in yourself, right? Investing in services, investing in tools, things going to help you grow your business. Things are going to elevate yourself and build leverage in your business. Okay. Very, very important. And the great thing about it is like I feel that the internet is moving in a different direction.
Right.
We look at like, let's talk about high ticket affiliate marketing for a while now. High ticket affiliate marketing has been around for a little while now. Since I started in 2008, and even before then it started. But what I've noticed is a trend. It's shifting from that to something very special. I noticed that a lot of companies have come and gone, and I've seen companies right now that are doing the same thing. But I'm seeing that's like an old business model. I feel like it's dying out. And the reason why is because it's not service driven.
No.
And what I mean by service driven is that you should have a service provided for you, right? Like, you invest in mentorship, that's a service. You need certain branding things, that's a service.
Yes.
You need to understand lead generation, that's a service. You need a bridge page, that's a service. What happens is the old model, I'm gonna say the old model, people expect you, businesses, companies, CEO from these companies expect you to figure out how to create that bridge page, how to create this or how to create that. But the way that the industry is shifting, and I'm seeing it, is that now it's like, okay, let me provide a service for you. So that way you can, have it. So that way you can learn on how it works, but you don't have to wait till it works. You can get something that actually works for you almost immediately, right? Yeah. So that way, as you're learning, you already have what you need to get going as you're learning it. Because for me in the beginning, I had to learn it, put it together. Then once I had it together, I had to like figure out if it's going to work or not. Right. And then when I made my first sale, like, okay, is these numbers good? I have to learn the scaling techniques, all these different things. And now we're moving from that phase of everybody trying to figure things out and go nuts. It's more like now I'm getting services done for me. Like if I'm sitting in a first class plane and I'm getting served wine and champagne, and it's like, excuse me, but Mr. Guzman, what do you need? I need a bridge page. Okay, no problem. Thank you.
I love when he does that.
Oh, Mr. Guzman, can you please provide the video for us? Sure, no problem. I'll record the video. I'll give it to you. Excellent. Thank you very much. And then all of a sudden, the bridge page and the video is provided for you. Oh, by the way, Mr. Guzman, we took the liberty to actually do the editing for you as well. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And guess what? You got your bridge page already done. Tell me that's not beautiful. Tell me that's not beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, Ms. Guzman. Have you thought about what type of advertising you want to do? I don't know. I thought about Facebook or YouTube, but I'm just not really sure yet. I don't know what's going to work for me the best. Well, let us take the liberty to actually help you with the advertising. We have our experts on staff that we could actually help you generate high quality leads and very targeted for the specific audience that you want. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Right? You see what I'm saying? This is where we're heading in that direction. People are getting sick and tired of I am going to build everything for you, and then you're stuck. People are done with that shit. They're completely done because they've gotten more savvy. As a matter of fact, it's called market sophistication. People have gotten more savvy and they understand now, like,
they know,
what am I investing in?
That's right.
So now it's like
a new kind of woke.
I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna get all this shit brought to my lawn.
It's a new kind of woke.
I'm gonna get all this stuff dumped on me,
right?
And then I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So I'm guaranteed to fail. You guys feel that? We are leaving that. That's the old business high ticket model into the new high ticket.
That's right.
Services. This is what's going to change the game in the industry. And we're going to be changing a lot of people's lives with this process. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I love being on the cutting edge of things.
Absolutely.
Because that's where you can
high
flourish.
Tech and cutting edge.
High tech and high touch too.
Yeah, that's right.
And working with Ace and Rich, guys, come on. I mean, we actually not only help coach and mentor you, and we give you lovely bonuses too, but we know exactly where to bring you to get those services that are going to help you grow your business, right? Because it's all about the services. You know, wealthy people, and I read this in a book, wealthy people actually do not do the work.
No, they don't.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
They have people actually do the work for them.
Yes, that's right.
Right?
Yes.
So it's not just outsourcing, it's going beyond outsourcing.
Yeah.
It's all about serving you. You should be served. So I think about it, right? And I taught this to a couple of CEOs before, a couple of large companies. I said, you know what? I said, why don't you actually provide some advertising for your top leaders? That way they can create massive, great stories for your business. Because remember we talked about story?
Yes, we did.
With the branding and everything,
yes,
right?
We did. Yes,
and that will help elevate the brand of the company, and also, you know, create a lot more interest for someone to be like, hey, wait a minute, they have services provided for them. I want to work to that level to get those services. That's going to drive you to have so much passion to know that you can grab services and help you elevate. And that, my friend, is a true leveled playing field. You know, they talk about the playing field being leveled. Bullshit, right? It's total BS. It's not true, okay? They have the upper hand. You don't. So you need to play the game on a level playing field.
Yes.
You need to have the same services that they get.
That's right.
Okay? It's not just about them, it's about you too. Because without you, there's no them. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right. And that's what makes it an unfair advantage.
Exactly. Without you, there's no guru.
That's right.
All right. So don't fall for the tricks and the scams and the bullshit out there. Okay.
Yep.
You should actually have services being provided for you to help you grow your business.
Yes, head over to aceandrichcall.com to book that consult appointment. So you know.
Tracy says, can I get another glass of wine, please?
I know, right?
Absolutely. Right? But that's the way it should be, though.
Yes.
Right? It's and this is for other businesses too, not just internet marketing niches. This could be a lot of different niches. It could be a real estate agent.
It doesn't matter what you're selling. It applies to you too.
Yep. I mean, literally, like, let's look at your business. Let's look where you're at. What is it that we can do to figure out how to elevate your brand? Because the branding is everything when it comes to your business to have success.
Absolutely.
Okay, because there's no other you.
Yes.
But if you have services provided for you that have those expertise, that's going to rock your world and that's going to elevate you.
Now, somebody says, you know, one of my challenges is there's too much competition. You're supposed to have competition.
Well, wait a minute. The more competition, the better.
Exactly.
Did you know that?
Don't look at it from that perspective. You look at it from that perspective, you're still thinking like a consumer, not like a marketer.
Let me chime in here. because I had the same problem in the very beginning. I thought the same way. But what I realized is once I started learning
This is
more,
why we can answer this question for
yeah.
you.
Once I learned more about marketing and mindset on being an entrepreneur,
Yes.
what I realized is if you don't have competition,
Yes.
you don't have a hungry, frenzy of people who want to buy.
Exactly.
Just doesn't exist.
Exactly.
So having a competition is a very profitable niche.
It is. You
Remember
got to
that.
have competition.
Now, if you don't
Competition is good.
if there's no competition, then who's buying?
Exactly.
Unless you get a sub niche that maybe you get lucky, but that's
exactly
rare.
And you think about, the brands that are out there by big box businesses, like you look at Apple, they have competition, right? Apple has competition, they're a big brand, right?
Yeah.
And then you have different phone companies, right? That provide services, AT&T, T-Mobile,
Yes,
Verizon.
yes.
You got to have competition,
Yes.
right? And I have to go here. If we go way back in the day, all right, yes, this is where Ace is going to go.
Hey, Lars, how you doing? Welcome to the live.
There's got to be competition. Do you know Hugh Hefner had competition when he came out with Playboy?
Yes, he did.
He did.
He did.
Did you ever see the documentary of Hugh Hefner? How when he came out with Playboy, Penthouse came out and competed against him.
But he didn't want something as raunchy.
He didn't.
He wanted something classy.
Classy.
And that's what he did.
And he offered also high touch.
Yep, he had the vision. His vision was like he knew exactly how he wanted it. Yes, he did. Yep.
So you gotta learn from the pros, man. I'm telling you, there's some legends out there. They might have died off, but they left their legacy. And that legacy has a lot of lessons for you to learn as an entrepreneur.
That's right.
You understand?
That's
right. Very important. Competition is a good thing. Don't look at it as a negative.
Exactly. I think Keith just said it too. He said that if there's no competition, there's no market.
Thank you, Keith. Exactly. Yeah. You're paid attention. It's true.
Yeah, you need a market.
You need to have a market. Otherwise, you know what? If that's the case, then Keith can walk into a grocery store and see one shelf with one brand of deodorant.
Yeah. Like at McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King,
right?
White Hot. I mean, there's so many burger places out there.
True.
And if there was if there wasn't any competition, right, there wouldn't be people wanting burgers.
No.
Right? People love burgers.
That's
right?
true. Lars Deshays. Hello, Lars. He says, absolutely awesome. Saturday morning in Thailand. Wake up with some coffee and listening to the world. Awesome. Welcome.
Beautiful.
Yes. Kevin Coe. Oh, yeah. November 1982. Miss November. Nice. Okay, Kevin. Awesome. Let's see here. Delroy says, hashtag real talk. Kevin Coe says 100% agreed. And says, I thought I knew marketing. Thanks for the help and direction.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. This is how you learn.
Sometimes, guys, sometimes the simplest things that are not over complicated are the way you're going to get your results.
Exactly. And I don't want you guys to think that your authority is based on like how much volume you're producing in your business or how many sales or, that's not your authority.
It's how much you are willing to give by the investments you put into yourself to learn the skill sets.
Exactly. Exactly. So with that being said, that is our time. We are going to go off the air now. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Hot Seat Live with Ace and Rich.
Head on over to aceandrichcall.com and grab your free consult so we can help you grow your business and teach you some great things and leverage your business so you don't have to struggle anymore. All right. With that being said, guys, we're Ace and Rich. We're out and have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.
Bye now.